Hi there, welcome to another video from Hegarty Maths. It's Mr. Hegarty here, and in this particular video we're drawing line graphs from coordinates. Let's start with what we already know. We've just been introduced to coordinates and we've plotted them. Firstly, can you make sure you label the axes correctly? And can you also plot these coordinates for me? Pause the video and make sure you can do that. Okay, hopefully you realized that this was the x-axis, the horizontal axis was the x-axis, the vertical axis was called the y-axis, and plotting these, this is 3, 4 means 3 right, 4 up, negative 3, 4 means 3 left, 4 up, negative 3, negative 4 means 3 left, 4 down, and 3, negative 4 means 3 right, 4 down. Should be super good at that for this particular video. Okay, let's move on to trying to spot patterns for line graphs from sets of coordinates. Let's do an example together. Maybe you want to pause the video and plot each of these coordinates here and see if you can spot a pattern. Well, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and let's plot all of these. 3, 0 means 3 right and 0 up. There we go. 3, negative 2 means 3 right, 2 down. 3, 5 means 3 right, 5 up. And 3, negative 6 means 3 right, 6 down. Can you spot a pattern there? I'm pretty sure you can. They're all going through a vertical straight line, aren't they? They're all going through that straight line there. And you can see, just by looking at these, the x-coordinate is always the same number. What is the x-coordinate? The x-coordinate is always equal to 3. And you could have picked any other sets of coordinates here, and this line here we can describe as the x equal 3 line. Always on this line the x-coordinate is 3. Y can be anything. Anywhere along this line y is always changing, but x is always 3, and that line there is therefore x is equal to 3. Okay, have a go at this one. Pause and have a go and plot those coordinates and tell me if you spot a pattern. Well, that's our x-axis, that's our y-axis. If I plot these, 3, negative 2 means 3 right, 2 down. 2, negative 2 means 2 right, 2 down. 0, negative 2 means nothing right or left and 2 down. And negative 3, negative 2 means 3 left and 2 down. I'm sure you can spot a pattern here. They're all going through a horizontal straight line here. And you can also spot that with the y-coordinates, the y-coordinate is always the same number. It's negative 2. So this line here we can describe as the line y is equal to negative 2. Well, why can we do that? Well, the y-coordinate is always negative 2. The x-coordinate is anything. So that's the line y is negative 2. Okay, let's do some more and see if you can spot some other patterns. Here's another one. Plot these coordinates for me and see if you can spot the pattern. Right, there's the x, there's the y. Okay, 3, 3 means 3 right, 3 up. There we go. 2, 2 means 2 right, 2 up. 0, 0, 0 right, 0 up. There. Negative 5 means 5 left and 5 down. Can you spot a pattern here? Well, I certainly can. These are going through a straight line, but this time it's a diagonal line like that. And what can we say about the coordinates? Well, 3, 3. The x and the y number are the same. 2, 2, the x and the y are the same. 0, 0, x and y are the same. Negative 5, x and y are the same. And we can say that the y coordinate, we'll start with that, is always equal to the x coordinate. And this line here is the line y is equal to x. The y coordinate is always equal to the x coordinate. We always, mathematicians, have the y on the left hand side. That's just how we do it. So that is that diagonal line going from the bottom left all the way up to the top right there. Let's have a go at one more. Pause the video, plot the coordinates, see if you can spot the pattern and write the line now. 3, negative 3, well, this is the x, this is the y. That means 3 right, 3 down. 2 right, 2 down. 0 right, 0 down. And this one here means 5 right and 5 down. Now they're also going through a straight line, I'm sure you can see, like that. Okay, and what's the pattern that we can spot here? Well, the x-coordinate is like the y-coordinate, but the y-coordinate is like the negative x-coordinate. It's like the x-coordinate, but if you made it negative. Here it's like the x coordinate, but if you made it negative. So we can say y is equal to the x coordinate nearly, well, if you made it negative it would be, and it even works in this case here. Okay, so that's the equation of that line. Y is equal to negative x. Right, now we need to be able to spot all of these lines. If a line is vertical like that, it's an x equals a number. If a line is horizontal, it's y equals a number. If a y is diagonal, going from bottom left up to top right, going through the middle, it's the line y equals x. And if we've got a diagonal line going from the top left down to the bottom right, going through 0, 0, then it's y is negative x. You've just got to recognize those lines. So here we go. Let's draw these without a set of coordinates. X is 3. Draw the line x is 3. Where is x always 3? If you're struggling, just put some coordinates where the x1 is 3. I don't know. Here's the x1, here's the y coordinate. Let's say 3, 0. Let's say 3, 5. Let's say 3, negative 6. There is the line x is equal to 3. X is always 3 there, y is changing. Okay? And we could just write x is equal to 3. What would x equals 0 be? I'm sure you get the picture with this one. X is 0 is going to be the line, the actual y-axis here, isn't it? That line there is x is 0. What about x is negative 4? Well, that would just be this line here. It's a vertical line going through x here being negative 4. And there are lines. So x equals a number is always a vertical line. Let's do some of these. Y equals a number. What do you think they're going to be? Well, they're going to be horizontal lines. If you're not sure whenever you're doing this, just plot a few coordinates where the y number is 2. I don't know, 0, 2, and negative 5, 2, and 1, 2, something like that, and you'll get the picture. 0, 2 is here, negative 5, 2 is here, 1, 2 is here, and there you go. You can see without much difficulty that it's a horizontal line there, and that's the line y is 2. What would the line y is 0 be? I'm sure you get in the picture. Line y is 0 is going to be the x-axis here, and that's going to be the line y is 0. Should I label these x and y? And the line y is negative 5. Without coordinates, you can just see it's going to be a straight horizontal line going through negative 5 there. There's y is negative 5. And we're done. Okay. Can you remember what the line y is x and y is negative x looks like? Y equals x, if you're struggling, just put a few coordinates when the y and the x number are the same. I don't know, 1, 1, negative 2, negative 2, 0, 0, let's say. 0, 0, 1, 1, negative 2, negative 2. Oh, yeah, it's the diagonal line going from the bottom left up to the top right. And that's y equals x. What about y is negative x? Well, by symmetry, it's going the other way. If you're struggling, 0, 0 is 1. If you put, I don't know, x to be 1, y would be negative 1. And if you put x to be, I don't know, 5, y would be negative 5. So let's 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 5, negative 5. Oh, and yet it's a diagonal line like this. Okay, so we can just draw it in like that. And that's the line y equals negative x. And we've just got to be able to draw them really without coordinates. Okay, now I'm going to give you the picture, and can you state the line? Along this line, all the x coordinate is always negative 2. For example, here, this is the coordinate negative 2, 1. So this is the line x is negative 2. This here must be the line x is halfway between 2 and 4, which is 3. All the points along here have x coordinate equal to 3. X is 3. And the last one is the line x is equal to 0. Nice and easy. What about these? Well, on these ones are always going to be y equals something. And why is that? Well, just pick any coordinate on that line here, like 1, negative 2. The y number is always negative 2 along this line. So this is the line y is negative 2. This must be the line y is equal to positive 3. This must be the line y equals 0. And the last set, can you remember which one's which? Well, this graph here is the line y is equal to x, and this graph here is the line y is equal to negative x. And you've just got to be able to spot those pictures and and know them. And how would you know? Well, here that's a coordinate 3, 3. So you know the x and the y number are the same, and here that's -2, -2. You know that's y equals x, and y is negative x is very similar. It's just it's going in the other diagonal direction. And that's it for this particular video, drawing some line graphs from sets of coordinates and being able to recognize x equal a number graphs, y equals a certain number graphs, and the lines y equals x and y equals -x. Thanks very much for watching.